Zscaler is really taking the brunt of it. The stock is plummeting 31% right now after the cloud-based security platform reported lower than expected fiscal fourth quarter revenue guidance. Now, it beat on the top and bottom line, but during last night's earnings call, CFO Kevin Rubin told analysts that the growth in new customers is lagging and the company is taking a, quote, prudent approach to its guidance. Joining me now, first on Fox Business, Zscaler CEO Jay Chaudhry. Jay, there are a lot of places we could start. I mean, you did post a healthy beat in quarterly revenue. You signal very strong tailwinds for monetizing your frontier cybersecurity models. But I've got to start with and ask you about what was said on the call, specifically that you're struggling to land new customers. How are investors supposed to interpret that?
So first of all, Liz, let me give you a few data points. 25% revenue growth year over year, 25% ARR growth, operating margin 23% all-time high, ARR exceeding $3.5 billion. So it's a wonderful quarter from all measurements. I do believe that Kevin's comment was taken in a wrong way. It wasn't meant to say that we are struggling to get new logos. Kevin's comment was, we are going to focus more on gaining strength on new logos. Our upsell business has been very, very strong. New logo has done fine, but we could do better. That was the comment of it. There's no such thing as struggling. When we engage with customers, we almost always win. When you come to the large enterprises, we are very, very strong in that space with over 45% of Fortune 500 companies as our customers. And we're adding a good number of logos every year. And we feel that there's no reason why we shouldn't continue the growth with the addition of new logos.
So you're saying that you feel people are misinterpreting what your Chief Financial Officer, Kevin Rubin, said about struggling to gain customers. When you say, I don't know how much clearer he could be. I think you just tried to articulate what you believe he meant, but at a time when everybody's been watching, anybody who invests in any software company has been watching to see whether Anthropic and its Mythos cybersecurity unveil, which has really disrupted a lot. And it's something that you guys actually use, that they're interpreting that as why our customers, why should they even consider you, or at least they're stopping to consider before they pay you subscription money.
So Liz, there's a big misunderstanding. Mythos actually is a big tailwind. Let me dissect it. Mythos and models like Mythos are saying, I can find lots and lots of security vulnerabilities in software. Okay, great. Enterprises already have so many vulnerabilities, they can't patch them. And Mythos will add 5,000 more per enterprise. What do you do with it? Well, the best defense against Mythos-like security vulnerabilities is to do zero trust architecture that we pioneered. In fact, it seems like we were made for the moment. We can hide applications behind Zscaler. If you aren't reachable, you aren't breachable. That's what we do. With zero trust, the bad guys can move laterally and infect everything else. So this is the biggest tailwind for us since COVID. We have been getting so many inbound calls. We have about 150 engagements with Mythos to help customers make them safe. So there's definitely a misunderstanding that Mythos is a threat to companies like Zscaler.
But can I get you on the record to say that you have customers that are either re-upping their subscriptions or new customers coming to you saying, we're ready to sign up?
Yes, we're doing both. We are adding a lot of upsell business, and we're adding new customers. Of course, yes.
Okay. The level of conservative speak, though, that is embedded in your fiscal full year 27 guidance, why? Why not just come out swinging and sound like you are right now on the show?
Right. So two things. Number one, this is early view of fiscal 27. We want to give them some guidance, and we'll be finalizing our plan over the next few months. And some of the pragmatism you saw was factored by two things, not by AI models, not by market conditions. Number one was we had departures of two sales leaders who are working directly under our CRO, Mike. But Mike has built a strong team. There's a strong bench, there's a strong sales engine, but we want to factor in some of the transition can affect in the short term. That was one factor. And second was some of the uptake of potential Red Canary customers to our new product area. Outside that, we're seeing very strong strength across the board.
Jay, so let's be clear for our investor audience. You are actually incorporating OpenAI's Daybreak and Anthropic's Mythos into your offerings as well. We just had Google announcing that it has a brand new platform for cybersecurity. Is that something you would integrate as well? Have you looked at it? Have you put it in a sandbox and played with it?
So we have been a Gemini customer working closely with Google as well. Our goal is to work with multiple AI model providers. Our backend can use OpenAI, can use Anthropic and Google. These models are piece of the puzzle to identify software vulnerabilities. These models won't do anything to implement zero trust architecture, which basically says only a certain user can access certain applications, only a certain AI agent can access certain applications. Think of tomorrow's world. Agents will be everywhere. Today, a user is the weakest link. Tomorrow, agents will be the weakest link. And Zscaler Zero Trust Exchange is the best way to secure those communications. So we work with all leading model providers. We work with our customers to deliver them the best security.
Well, they're going to need it, according to JP Morgan CEO Jamie Dimon. Today, he was speaking at the Bernstein 42nd Annual Conference on Strategic Decisions. That's an interesting title for it, Strategic Decisions. Here is what he said. Listen.
Cyber is our biggest risk. And it's not just ours. I think it's for the system at large, for banks, but it's also true, you could say, and you go industry, right, telecom, water, utilities, you can go on and on, government services, and I said, and it'll be made worse by AI. And I think I wrote that a couple of weeks before Mythos came out. And Mythos, it just amplifies it dramatically.
What is the worst thing you've seen in cybersecurity breaches lately? And I would imagine that Jamie has maybe seen, because he's pretty definitive here and says cybersecurity is our biggest risk.
Yep. What we're seeing is these AI agents are very powerful. They can easily go rogue. Imagine an agent getting compromised and that agent is on your corporate network. They're far more dangerous than users. They act in milliseconds. The number is growing. They need no coffee break, no weekend, no holidays. And it is our job to make sure through Zero Trust Exchange, these agents can only reach certain applications and services and can't do any more damage. Those are the things that are happening, and enterprises are worried about rolling out AI agents. We believe we can help them roll out agents that can help them with business productivity while keeping them safe.
Jay, you are in essence saying that the business is great, and maybe this is a buying opportunity for investors who are watching. It is a tough day of sell-off, and we really appreciate you coming on to clarify things for at least existing investors, maybe would-be investors. Thank you so much.